Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to Shubham's SAP Quick Learn or WinLearn Plus. We would be understanding few concepts, few important details and things about MD04, also called as stock or requirements. What we need to understand is to convert anything into a finished product, to sell it to a customer based on the sales order and based on the quantities. There has to be something in the stock. So something is in the form of raw material that is already purchased, or it is in the current phase of purchasing, or it is planned based on future, called as forecast based planning, that is often executed via MD61 transaction code for planned independent requirements. So this planning of stock in the form of in on quantity basis could be done monthly, quarterly, yearly, or every 6 months. So it is based on, it depends on the requirements. So this MD04 helps any user identify, know about shortages. So currently, if it is 20 after post creation of purchase orders and procuring raw material from any vendor, the stock is at 40. Post procuring it, it is at 80. So it keeps on either increasing, or based on the situation, it could be at the decreasing side. So it all depends on how much do we need and how much is to be converted, how much is to be kept as a safety stock. So there are few terms like safety stock, for example reorder point, or also backflush is an important word, is an important concept in this MD04 domain. And also we could name this MD04 as an inventory planning process, part of logistics, material management, and often linked with production planning, uh, requirements gathering, helping to helping any user or helping any department, any production. You need to know about how much is available and how much could be converted. So also there are options of converting it partially converting into production orders, or fully converting into production orders. So uh, multiple things are involved, and one of the most important things to plan, to analyze, and to cater demands, to know about what is required in date format. So this is an initial view of SAP Easy Access. After entering the T code, which is MD04 or any similar T codes, user could get into it. Important details help in user login, like material, plant, with or without filter, MD04. This is an overall overview. Here we could see MRP, number of other things such as planned order, independent requirement, production order, planned order, again safety stock at the very top, the stock. So we could see it's 0, so it could be adjusted based on few actions taken prior, and it could be adjusted, it could be kept in intact on safety side. And MRP type, there are multiple MRP types that often govern this page, and based on this, demands could be catered. Either customer orders are on place, or on the other hand, we need to procure something at X quantity. So everything is governed via few of the important codes, few of the important details, and one of the important details from all is MRP type. So PD is the standardly used, and quantity of 20 to be overstock, to be added in stock. So something that is to be added in stock, that will be in the form of independent requirement, which is just highlighted here to know, to for knowing purpose. And few important details like material, dies, MRP, area, plant, type of material, FERT. So, and there are multiple columns and rows that helps any user identify what is important, and on the basis of which what could be configured or what could be adjusted in material master data. That also helps know about what is the current stock situation. So what is the requirement, on the other hand what is the available quantity. So minus, positive, so minus has something to do with, and the quantity of positive also has something to do with it. It says something every time. On the other hand, there are dates like rescheduling dates. Not every line we could see there are dates. There are only dates to attach to purchase requisition and planned order. So there are reasons for that. Why? So RE defines released. So this production order was either was already a planned order, and then it once after it was converted, it there's a unique production order order number, and then PP01 tells us about it's a production order, and RE is a small code that tells us that it's not just created, it's released also. And once it is released, it could be technically completed later on. So technically completing or technically completion is somewhere the end part of this. So there are many other things that we could eventually look, and I think this gives some basic idea about what is MD04, why is it important, and how does it play an effective role in inventory management process. And often it is a centric view, MMPP. So based on this, things are priorly done, and the actions are taken to cater the demands. So thank you so much, and we would discuss it more in detail in the subsequent sessions. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Have a nice time and keep learning.